Hi, do you often feel tired throughout the day, possibly mid-morning or mid-afternoon, especially after you've had something to eat? In this video, I'm going to explain to you a possible reason why that may be happening to you. I'll see you on the other side. Ken here, the Lean Mind Body Coach. If you're watching this video on YouTube, welcome to my channel, the Lean Mind Body Coach, the place where we speak about everything lean keto, which focuses on sleep, exercise, having the right mindset, and of course the foundation of lean keto is a ketogenic diet. Today, I want to focus on the effects of eating carbohydrates. In fact, I'm going to do a series of 4 videos focus on 4 aspects of eating carbohydrate. 1 is how it makes you tired. 2 is how it makes you tense. 3, how eating carbohydrates can make you unproductive in your day. And 4, how eating carbohydrates can also aid to your depression or make you feel a bit depressed. I'm sure none of these 4 things you'd want to suffer from. But today, we're just going to focus on how eating carbohydrates make you tired. Now, have you noticed sometimes during your working day, possibly sometimes after breakfast, mid-morning, about 11 o'clock, or sometimes even after lunch, you kind of feel tired. You've had something to eat, so as far as you're concerned, you should be feeling incredibly energetic. You've gone out, possibly at lunchtime, bought a sandwich, maybe bought a burger, some fries, or a cake, or had a fizzy drink. In essence, you've consumed something which has a high carb content, and you come back and you start to feel really tired after about an hour, and you're not sure why. That is because you could be suffering from what's called reactive hypoglycemia. Some of you may have heard of the name the carb crash. It's actually the same thing. So let me explain to you how that actually happens and how your body is affected by you eating a high carb meal. So look, firstly, you consume carb, a meal, sandwich, or whatever it is with a high carb content. What happens, enzymes in your mouth starts to break down those carbohydrates into smaller molecules of sugar called glucose. Okay, so what then happens, those glucose is entered into your bloodstream. Now your body wants to remove that glucose from your bloodstream. So your pancreas now gets to work. It releases insulin into your bloodstream to kind of distribute the glucose to your muscles and your cells and remove it out of your bloodstream. But it does it at a very fast rate because you're eating a high carb content. So what happens? You go from having a high blood sugar where the pancreas had to release insulin to a low blood sugar, which is hypo. So instead of you feeling energized all the time, you start to feel incredibly tired because your blood sugar has dropped to a low level. And that's why many of you, after that, you feel the need to eat again, eat something sweet to raise your blood sugar. And you go through this constant cycle of high to low blood sugar. And that is why some of you may feel tired during your working day. So what is the solution to this? Well, there are a couple I'm going to suggest to you. The first is when you go out for lunch or during your day, eat slow acting carbs, not fast acting carbs, simple sugars, not things like fizzy drinks or cakes. Eat things that will be released into your bloodstream at a slower rate. This will allow your blood sugar to have less of a fluctuation. Slow acting carbs are foods like non-starchy vegetables, like green leafy vegetables, even sweet potato, nuts, legumes and beans, things that have a low glycemic index that will not raise your blood sugar quickly. Or do as I do, because I never suffer from the carb crash. I used to very often, but now that I'm on a low carb diet, I don't get those high-low fluctuations in my blood sugar. In fact, my blood sugar stays incredibly stable, so I don't get those feelings of tiredness throughout the day because I'm on a low carb diet. I eat low carb foods, and my body is actually burning fat for fuel rather than carbohydrates. And that is one of the great benefits of going on a low carb diet. you're not using carbohydrates for fuel, so you're not having these fluctuations in your blood sugar, and that's why you can go through the day with a lot more energy and not feeling tired. If that's not a benefit and a reason to throw out the carbohydrates, then what is? In the next video, I'm going to speak about how eating carbohydrates, especially simple carbohydrates, can make you feel really tense throughout the day. I would just like to share some great news with you. The test copies of my book Lean Keto has now arrived. I am so excited about this book or what this book is going to do. At present, we're just going over it, making sure that everything is right, dotting the I's and crossing the T's. And yeah, we'll be releasing this book incredibly soon, along with a fantastic program to go with it. So keep an eye out for the Lean Keto book coming incredibly soon. For now, all I'd like to say to you, as I always like to say to you, remember, make health your habit. Until the next time, bye for now.